depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today there's a new Pokemon TCG product, and I'm excited about it. And I know what you might be thinking. Hang on a second, Wassy. You're always excited about new Pokemon TCG products. What's different here? Fair point. We've got ourselves the Team Rocket's Moltres EX Ultra Premium Collection. Anytime there's an Ultra Premium Collection, that is generally something worth celebrating, but this one is special. Now, we don't yet have a retail price, and we don't yet, unfortunately, have a release date. What we do have is confirmation of a bunch of stuff, and let's not bury the lead here. There is a stamped version of the special illustration rare Akira Igawa artwork of Team Rocket's Moltres. Oh, yeah. We don't get this. We don't get special illustration rares as promos in Ultra Premium collections. Not reprinted versions. That's just not a thing that happens. Well, it's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening here. To put this into some kind of context, think about the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection that came out not that long ago. Well, the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection was awesome. We liked it. It was a wonderful product. But it didn't actually come with a reprint of special illustration rares. Now, it did have some exclusive alternate arts that were amazing, but it didn't have any reprinted special illustration rares or stamped ones. Think back to the Greninja Ultra Premium Collection, which had a fancy metal version of Greninja, but it didn't have any reprinted special illustration rares. Think back to the Terrapagos Ultra Premium Collection, which did give us exclusive gold versions of Lapras and Cinderace, and then you fill out Terrapagos, but say it with me, it didn't have reprinted special illustration rares. I'll give you one more example. The 151 Ultra Premium Collection came with the Mew, amongst other things, which was a new special illustration rare, not a reprinted. Why does this matter? Why is a distinction relevant? It's relevant because it changes something we already know. The Mew in the 151 Ultra Premium Collection, it's now going up in price since you can't find it, but that was never an expensive card because it was always just in the collection. That's generally the kind of thing that happens. As long as the product is vaguely available, take the Charizard one for instance, which for a long time was very available. Some of the early Ultra Premium collections weren't, but the Charizard was. They never get that expensive because you can just go and buy the box with them in. It limits the price. But we never expected to get this Team Rocket's Moltres special illustration rare as a promo because that never happened before. So it comes out in Destined Rivals, and the price of this card goes nuts because it's phenomenal. One of the two best artworks in the entire set. The other one, if anyone's interested, is the Okacheke Misty Psyduck. I will fight pretty hard that those are the two best artworks in the set, but they're by two of my three favourite artists. That probably shouldn't surprise anyone. But the point is, this card was one that was in a set, and ones in set don't get reprinted as promos, so the market just kind of let the price of this get a little bit dumb. And now it's been reprinted as a promo. We don't know exactly what's going to happen to this because we've never seen this before. But the overwhelming likelihood is that the price of this card now is going to come down. Because don't get me wrong, it's not exactly the same. It's not a straight reprint. It has a stamp on it. So there is a difference between the unstamped one that you can pull from a pack and the stamped one that you can get from the box. So that's going to protect the value to some degree of the one that you can pull from a pack. But I speak as someone who just adores this artwork and wants a copy of this card because the artwork is redonkadonk. I don't really care if it's stamped or not. Doesn't make much difference to me whether it's stamped or not. I just want to appreciate the amazing card. So, yeah. Let's have at it, ladies and gentlemen. This is wonderful. And this, of course, then opens up for the future. Could we get more special illustration rares reprinted with a stamp? I don't see why we couldn't. I mean, if it's happened a couple of times, surely it can happen again. And that's what's kind of awesome here. Now, the best case scenario, and I don't really think this is going to happen, but let a man dream, right? The best case scenario is that from here on in, no cards end up getting super ridiculous because of the fear of them getting reprinted in products like this. I don't think that's going to happen, but like I said, ladies and gentlemen, a man can dream. So this is frankly wonderful, brilliant, awesome news. We are delighted. What does it say on the back of the box? Well, on the back of the box, it says this. Okay, it's all in French. I'm going to be honest with you. But the important thing is what you get inside. And what you get inside are free stamped promo cards, a whole heap of boosters, 18, plus a coin, dice, deck box, and oh yeah, we've got ourselves a playmat. Look at the playmat, ladies and gentlemen. We'll put the flipping die on the screen as well while we're here because I don't know why not. This is absolutely stunning. And don't get me wrong, right? For me, the goal is just, hey, there's a really cool card. I can get a version of that card. This is wonderful. But, yeah. Playmat, deck box, coin, dice, all of that, plus the free promos. Now, it's also got 18 packs in it. So, I'm imagining somewhere in the region of like $120. That's what these big ultra premium collections often end up costing. I'm not saying it's going to be a $120 product. You know me by now, ladies and gentlemen. I need things to actually be confirmed before I tell you for certain. But that's what we're generally looking at for things like this, these ultra premium collections. About $120. But it's also including 18 packs. And the playmat should be an actual real playmat. And the promo cards. Yeah. I mean, this is an absolute no-brainer. Like, I like to be very honest with you guys on this channel, so I'm telling you right now, the second this makes an appearance in the UK, I'm going to be ordering this. There is absolutely zero chance I'm not picking this up. You're telling me I'm getting 18 boosters and one of the best artworks a Pokemon TCG has ever seen? No, I don't think that's an exaggeration. Yeah. You're just giving me reasons to pick this up at this point. I am absolutely delighted. Now, I keep talking about the special illustration rare because that is the coolest part of this, but you do actually get free copies of Team Rocket's Moltres. You get yourself the regular version with a stamp, the full art with a stamp, and then the special illustration rare, say it with me, ladies and gentlemen, with a stamp. Okay. Nice. Honestly, the regular art and the full art are just kind of, as far as I'm concerned, they're kind of like throw-ins at this point. They're not reasons why I'm going to be picking this up. They're not things that are particularly exciting me in that regard. They're cool cards, but I'm not really worried about them, honestly. For me, it's nice and simple. Special illustration rare, 18 packs. While we're here, the playmat and dice and all of that's actually incredibly cool. And to put it bluntly, I do sincerely believe this is one of the best Pokemon TCG products we've ever seen. Like, genuinely, legitimately, this is one of the best we've ever seen. Because what it's doing is giving us really cool stuff like playmat and dice and all of that. A whole heap of boosters. And look, on this channel recently, it's no secret, I have been pretty critical of the fact that Pokemon have been just doing straight reprints with a stamp. And I've not been loving the fact that they've been doing these products which are just straight reprints with a stamp. I don't think this is on that same kind of level. Because it's not just a straight reprint with a stamp. It is a straight reprint of a stamp of one of the best cards we've seen. Because over in Destined Rivals, like, we all know the number one card in the set is the Mewtwo. Not a secret. Best card in the set. Absolutely fine. And you could probably get to some context, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Can anyone guess what the second biggest card, the second most valuable card in Destined Rivals is? It's actually Cynthia's Garchomp, but close behind it in third is Team Rocket's Moltres. This is a very big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Reprinting one of the biggest cards in the set is absolutely phenomenal. Look at the graph on TCG Player for what has happened to the price of this card since it came out. It started off with the ridiculous pre-sale price of $150, dropped down to $130, and then has climbed up to like $175, $180. This is an absurdly sought-after card. It's got one of the best artworks in the Pokemon TCG, and now it's been popped into this. I love this. I love that they're making this card easier to get. I love that they're putting it in this product with the really cool accessories, a whole heap of boosters and everything else. And I love the fact that this seems to open the door for more things like this to happen in the future. If we've got this, why not one of the other brilliant special illustration rares, which is going to be coming out in the not too distant future? I'm not saying Pokemon are going to do this again. I don't know. What I am saying is that doing it once opens the door to do it again. And when I tell you that I consider this to be one of the best Pokemon TCG products they've ever done, I mean that very sincerely. I don't just think, oh, this is a top tier Pokemon TCG product or anything like that. I believe very sincerely that this is one of the best products we've ever seen in the Pokemon TCG. And this makes me genuinely excited for the kind of things we might see in the future. But I've told you all about this and I've rambled enough, so now it's over to you guys. Do you agree with me that this is one of the best products we've ever seen? Or do you think it's just kind of cool? Or are you not interested in special illustration rares reprinted with a stamp? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Zarek Paris, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.